It's not about you being friends with anybody here. It's about you talking to me. We were talking. You never did.
Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. To our returning subscribers, I want to say a very big thank you. And if you're just joining me for the very first time, thank you so much. Please, if you have not subscribed to my channel, please hit the subscribe button, turn on your notification bells, and guess what, guys? We're about to have a ride of a lifetime. So guys, tonight was fire and straight into the gist. So Ebuka came what is usual and said, "What's up, Katrina? Why did you unfollow almost all the housemates?" But of course, some of the housemates started talking and they said, you know what, they just found out that Katrina started unfollowing them and they don't really know why. Then it got to Bbnaija's turn, and Bbnaija said, you know what, I think that the reason why Katrina unfollowed almost everybody is because of the fact that we all attended Nengi's birthday party, and of course we're all posting about Nengi and all of that, saying sweet things about Nengi.
The reason why I think Katrina decided to just unfollow a lot of people was because we attended Nengi's birthday party. It was literally a day.
I actually did that before then.
No.
So you actually unfollowed a lot of people.
She unfollowed me before.
Yeah, I know these people before.
A day after Nengi's birthday, it was a fan that told me, like, why is Katrina following you? I remember we had a sister.
Then, you know, Ebuka came to Katrina and said, "What's up? Why did you unfollow almost all the housemates, right?" Then she said, you know what, she just decided to unfollow them because she felt like she didn't bond with them in the house, and when they came outside of the house, she wasn't feeling their energy. She even literally had to cite an example of Lekon, that Lekon, she used to call Lekon's son in the house, and then when Lekon won, you know, she posted something about Lekon, maybe congratulating him, and Lekon did not, you know, acknowledge her post. She then said she went to Lekon's DM and said, "Hey, what's up? I mean, a lot of people are dragging me on social media saying, I mean, I'm calling you son. Why would I be calling their president, the icon's son, right? That maybe if he commented on her picture, you know, in the long run, the whole trolling will not happen." But guess what? They can't have to come out and say, "See, I just won the show." Is it the comment section that I'll be looking out for and trying to respond? And that's the honest truth. He literally just apologized to, you know, Katrina, but I felt that that apology was not even necessary at all. And now here's the story. We all know that Katrina and Lucy are 5 and 6, or we're 5 and 6 in the house, right? So Katrina and Lucy, you know, did stuff together, they played together, they cooked together in the house, and all of that. And then Katrina left the house, and then Lucy also came out of the house. Now, Katrina says that she found out that Lucy and Nengi were cool. I don't know what the problem was between Katrina and Nengi. I think it was the fact that maybe a lot of housemates were liking Nengi or whatever it was. Then she said she found out that Lucy and Nengi became cool, and because she wasn't cool with Nengi, she decided to unfollow Lucy. Does that make any sense to you? I'm feeling maybe if it's not making sense to me, maybe it will make sense to you. I'm not trying to be judgmental. I'm just saying, because she wasn't cool with Nengi, and because Lucy was cool with Nengi, and because herself and Lucy were friends, she decided to unfollow Lucy because Lucy was cool with Nengi. In fact, she gave it the name, she said it was frenemies, that she doesn't do frenemies.
This love on TV.
Let's just say I wanted more because I wasn't friend with everyone. I just wanted to be committed, and she knew I was actually committed. If Lucy wanted to talk, she knows I will leave everything. If it's on phone, if she has to come to the house, I will be there for her. We'll talk about things. I just felt she wasn't committed. She wasn't real with me. All right.
Now, Ebuka now asked Lucy, "What do you have to say to this?" Lucy said she just woke up one particular morning, 4 a.m., and she started seeing tags on social media saying that, "Hey, Katrina has unfollowed you." I mean, she said even before that time, I said when Katrina would chat, she would talk about her family, her baby. Lucy said when she woke up that 4 a.m. in the morning and she saw that Katrina had unfollowed her, she literally called Katrina and chatted her up rather and said, "What's up?" And you know, Lucy said what she wanted commitment, she wanted loyalty, and you know, because Lucy wasn't giving her loyalty and commitment, that was why she unfollowed her. And look, Lucy was like, "Come on, are we married? What kind of commitment are you talking about? We are friends, and whatever friends do is what we've been doing. So what are you talking about? Trying to say that you wanted commitment and loyalty and all of that?" I mean, Katrina literally broke down with tears, and at a particular point she walked out of the set.
How are we not talking again? And please, she said commitment. Are we married though? I don't understand commitment. What's that? What
Every friendship has commitment.
I told you everything.
I don't think so. I don't think so. I was your friend, but I don't think for you. I still see her as a sister.
When Katrina got back on set, she said she didn't want to talk about anything that had to do with Lucy anymore. And Ebuka now said, Lucy, do you have something to say? Lucy said she didn't have anything to say. And then the fight of the night happened. Like I told you guys even before this reunion started, I told you that, confirmed gist, Lucy slapped Kaisha on set. In fact, at a particular point, there was an injury on a part of Kaisha's body. And if you watch this particular clip, a particular point after that slap, because the production team of the Bbnaija did not show us what happened after that slap. We didn't even see the slap line. We knew that there was a hand from Lucy that landed on Kaisha's face, and you know the breaker came in immediately. Now, after that, we now saw the fact that Lucy had removed her wig. She just had her hair, whatever they wear under the wig and all of that. And it was backstage. You saw her walking back, and she was literally ranting and venting, right? Now, the reason why I'm sure that this is probably, except the show is another episode that they shot before this. This is the final episode where we see Kaisha. So what happened was that, you know, Kaisha said she had a problem with Katrina, and that Katrina disrespected her mom at a particular party of the housemates that her mom just wanted to come to. She said that her mom liked Katrina and her mom wanted to take a picture with Katrina. And that her sister had told Lucy. So Lucy went to tell Katrina first that, hey, Kaisha's mom wants to take a picture with you. Then Kaisha said her sister Zainab eventually came to tell Katrina that her mom wants to take a picture with her. And then Katrina said the mom should come to her to take the picture. And that was what pissed Kaisha off. And that was the night that you know, Kaisha unfollowed Katrina. I mean, Kaisha said it was her sister that unfollowed Katrina on Instagram. And now, there was a particular thing that Kaisha said. Kaisha said that she doesn't want to have a problem with Katrina, and that whatever Lucy has even said about her, you know, she doesn't want to use that to react to Katrina. Then Lucy was like, what have I said about you? What did I say about you? And then she said she didn't want to have her mom in the midst of the reunion, and she didn't want to have her mom being the topic of the discussion and all of that. And Lucy was like, what were the dirty things you said I said about Katrina? And was it about the fruit? I heard a particular thing about fruit. Then we just saw that, you know, Kaisha took a pillow. The same way Talendibai took a pillow. Took a pillow and threw it at Lucy. And the next thing is what? You know Lucy, street girl. She stood up and landed a slap on Kaisha's face. And that was what we saw.
It's just simple, Lucy. It's just simple. Katrina has respected herself. You respect yourself. I don't want anything that has to do with Katrina and you. I don't want it. I just told you not to talk anything about my mom anymore. Just respect yourself. I said fruit.
Now let me tell you what I think. I think that Katrina is an unrealistic person. I think you can. I mean, if you have another view about what I said, fine, we can meet up in the comment section and continue our conversations. But I think that Katrina is very unrealistic. She's overly emotional, right? Nobody's going to, you know, tackle her for how she defines commitment, friendship, and loyalty. But I mean, because you said somebody likes somebody you don't like, that's why you're not going to stop. You're going to stop talking to them. That's unrealistic. And I don't even know what Nengi has done to Katrina for Katrina to stop talking to Lucy. I don't even think that Nengi at a particular point had any issue with Katrina, whether in the house or whether outside of the house. So now how this Nengi narrative came into the picture is what I do not understand. And if you literally do not like Nengi, it's not a problem. Lucy is your friend. You claim to love Lucy. I mean, are you even giving her the level of loyalty and commitment that you claim she's not giving you? Because if the level of commitment and loyalty you say you give to her is what you expect, I feel you're even unrealistic. The level of commitment and loyalty you're giving to her is not needed. It's just like putting too much water in the food when it's not necessarily needed. So you're saying that because she likes Nengi, she's not committed to you. I mean, I'm just wondering who does that in this part of the world. I also think that Kaisha was right in defending her mom. Trust me. But I think she took it overboard, right? Because she stood up at a particular point, and I think that it was Katrina who actually got her angry, because Katrina was like, are you daft? Is it that you didn't hear that I said that they said that maybe your brother wanted to take a picture with me? That's why I said the person should come. Katrina insisted that she did not hear that it was her mom that they said wanted to take a picture with her. And Kaisha stood up and said, never in your life should you say that to me again, right? And I think that the whole thing built up over time till it got to the place where she threw a pillow at Lucy, right? But for me, literally, I feel that the fact that Kaisha stood up to, defend her mom was really good. How it spiraled out of control is what I will not be able to understand, right? But trust me, if she defended her mom live on TV, it was an absolutely good one. Now let me tell you what's up. In subsequent episode, in the next episode, we're going to see an issue between Bbnaija, Dorathy, Prince, and Lilo. Now, there was a narrative during the shoot of the show that Prince had something to do with Lilo, Dorathy, and Bbnaija. Whatever that was, we're going to see in the next episode of the show. That's going to be tomorrow, right? Thank you so much, guys, for watching. Please let's go to the comment section and continue our conversations there. Please, if you've not subscribed to my channel, please hit the subscribe button, turn on your notification bells, and guess what? You get notified whenever I post a video. Please turn on your notification bells. Most of you do not get my notifications because you've not put on the notification on the YouTube. Just beside the subscribe button, you'll find the bell. Click it on. When you click it on, go to your settings on your phone and put on notifications for the YouTube app, right? Please go on all social media platforms on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter, and of course on TikTok, and follow me at Bbnaija. And until next time I come your way very soon, it's bye for now.